Hey guys and gals, what's crack-a-lackin'? Spicy here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. Hey, if you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed to me yet, down at the bottom there's a little subscription button. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other videos that I have going on. In today's video, I want to talk about two other channels that I really enjoy watching. DropForgedSurvival and Fowler's Makery and Mischief. Chris Thorne and Zachary Fowler. The month of November, they've done a 30-day survival challenge. They filmed it all during November and all through December and January. They have been releasing a day-to-day video of that 30-day challenge, and it has been interesting, I have to say. Down in the description below, I will leave a link to each channel. And on each channel, they've been given their point of view of the 30-day challenge. So I think it's pretty interesting, and you could find a lot of useful information, especially doing just kind of a survival challenge, a survival deal, going out camping, what you can do and not do, and stuff like that. I'm telling you, you need to watch them. Go down and check them out. In the first beginning part of their survival challenge, what they did is they built a bushcraft chair. I've always been fascinated with bushcraft, but I've never built a chair before, and that's what we're going to do in this video today. Now, I will tell you, I'm by no means an expert. I haven't been in Boy Scouts. I think I was in it for like a week and I just gave up. I wanted to go fishing. So we're gonna do the best we can to build a bushcraft chair. Just kind of watching their videos, and I've actually looked at a few other videos to kind of see what to do and what not to do. But we're gonna figure it out. So hopefully y'all join along and see what we can do with this thing. Let's go over some of the materials that I have starting out. What we're going to do first is kind of make an offset teepee, and I'll show you the logs I'm using to make the teepee. These are pine saplings. As you can see, I have one that's a little bit longer. Whenever I have my teepee, let's look at my tripod here. Whenever I have my teepee, the back leg, like this is going to be the front, and this leg is going to be the back, but I want it to kind of go out a little bit more. So that's how we're going to have it kind of set up. So first thing I'm going to do is first I'm putting them up on the porch, so I'm not killing my back trying to do this. But I'm going to lash about right here together. So let me get that set up and I'll show you what I'm using. Alright, so I'll be using bank line to kind of lash all these together. And the bank line that I'm using is a coated bank line. This is used for catfishing and stuff like that, making limb lines. The reason why it's coated is that way you don't have to worry about it rotting over time. So this chair, lashing this thing together, I'm trying to make it as permanent as possible, and this cord I don't have to worry about it rotting. Let's go ahead and get this lashed up. It's going to kind of be a time lapse, but you can kind of see how I'm going to lash them, go over and under, over and under, over and under, and then I'll loop it in the middle to kind of tighten it up. Alright, so that'll help me get it set up how I want to get my tripod set up, and then I'll do some more lashing once I get it stood up. So let's pick this up and I'll show you how I'm going to stand it up. Alright, so I have one log that's longer than the other. I want that one to be in the back. So I want to cross the two in the front, and then come down with it. And I think that's going to be perfect. Now all I'm going to do is just take my bank line and just kind of wrap it around the center part. That way it's not moving as much. Oh yeah, that is sturdy right there. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do. What is the next thing we're going to do? Like I said, this is my first time, so we're kind of doing it all by sight. Okay, this is the front of the chair. Now we need a spot to sit on. About right here. So we need a little bench area. What I'm going to do is go from the very back stick, the back log, coming forward and attaching logs right here. So let me get some logs, get them measured out, cut out, and I'll start getting those attached, and you'll see kind of it coming together. Alright, so I got a log here, and I think it's going to be about that high. So I want to cut it off about right here. And then do the best I can cutting this left-handed. Alright, so I need 2 of those about the same length, so I'm going to get the other one done. We'll be right back. Alright, so I want to see how high I want my chair. I will lash this side, and then the other stick I'll lash it here, and then I'll lash the front to hold it together, and then I'll wrap it better so it'll hold stronger. I just need to get this lashed up first, that way it'll hold. I'm just going to simply tie a piece of this bank line on here to hold it, and then I'll do that to the front as well. And that's how high my chair will be. So let me get the other side put on. Okay, so now you can kind of see it coming together. I'll have my sticks here. This will be kind of where I set my butt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just lash these around kind of like I did the top. I'm going to do that on all 3 sides, and I'll come right back. I'm going to do that off camera. It's going to take a little bit. Alright, so here's the back lashed. Here's the front lashed, and it's not going nowhere. Here's the other front lashed. It's not going nowhere. And what I did is this top piece that's sticking out forward, I cut it off. But there is the top lashed. And as you can see, the chair is taking form. Now what we're going to do is I'll get some more sticks to go from here to here, and they'll come all the way out. So I'll go get some sticks, and I'll be right back. And we're pretty, I can pick this thing up, and the shape doesn't move, so that's good. Alright, so what I did is I kind of took each stick, laid it across here, measured how long I need it, and cut it off. I've done that to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sticks, and now you can see the chair part, how it works out. Now I don't have these lashed down just yet, but we're going to give it the weight test. Okay, it kind of sunk down a little bit, but I mean 300 pounds on this, and then I can lean back on it just like this. Well, that's mighty nice right there. All right, so now I need to get these lashed down. And just like that, we are done with the Bushcraft chair. Oh yeah, that is most excellent. Now, I did do a little bit of modification to it. As you've seen before, when I sat on it, the front end kind of come down. Yes, I'm a hefty guy, but I fixed that situation. Let me show you what I did. As you see right here, I put a brace going from the bottom of the leg up to the front. That's the part that I sit on, and I've done the same thing to this side over here as well. That way, whenever I sit on it, it don't, kind of bow down a little bit. Or I should not be as big as I am, and I wouldn't have that problem. But hey, that's neither here or there. But as you can see, this is the Bushcraft chair. I think it turned out great. The only thing I would have done different is this log that goes from the back to the front. Those two would have been the same size as these that I made the teepee with, and it wouldn't be as flimsy when I sit on it. But I think it turned out great. Everything's sturdy. But there is one thing that we can do to make this even better than what it is now. Let me show you. on the back of my chair, I put some more logs on the back side. That way I can set some of my things on there when I don't need, you know, to put it away, and then I have a place to sit. Just another little thing that you can do to a bushcraft chair to kind of make it more useful to you in the campsite. Well, guys and gals, that is it. That is the bushcraft chair build. I kind of enjoyed this. This was pretty nice. Like I said, this is my first time building a bushcraft chair, and I think it turned out pretty neat. It did take me 2 days, but it kind of started getting rough on my wrist. You know, binding all that stuff down. As most of you know, I've had 2 surgeries on my wrist and back of my hand, so it did take me 2 days, but it only took a little bit. It did take a little bit more time filming it, you know, trying to demonstrate what I'm doing. If I was to do it all out, I could probably do it in a couple hours, but it turned out really nice. I'm ready to take this thing into the woods and do some camping with it. Guys and gals, I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, give this thing a thumbs up, because those things are awesome. It helps my channel out. Until next time, remember, everybody's got a little backwoods in them. I'll catch you later.